Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for watching this since it's my first video. As a quick overview, this channel is going to consist mostly of Minecraft POV videos with voiceovers, like this one, talking about just some random general topics. I do want to start making some outdoor exploring videos as well, but I need to get my GoPro up and running, so those videos are going to have to wait. But I do hope you guys enjoy my first ever video. And yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video is the problems with finding love in this day and age. First of all, I've got to start off with the question, what is love? What is the main definition of love? Honestly, love comes in many different forms like friendship, familial love, or romantic. But for this video, I want to talk about romantic love. Love defined by Plato, and I quote, love acts as a bridge from physical attraction to a higher intellectual appreciation of beauty, truth, and the immortal soul, rather than the physical body. End quote. While this is more of a description of platonic love, I do believe all of these traits also relate deeply to romantic love. Basically, saying that love is not just the admiration of the physical attributes of another, but finding beauty deep within their soul, their intellect, and their personality, and the traits that just make them them. Loving their deep inner self while also nurturing physical intimacy with each other. I also have to point out, though, that physical intimacy does not have to define a romantic relationship. Most people in romantic relationships can still have a deep, soulful connection with someone without physical intimacy. But a romantic relationship isn't just built on the feeling you get when you talk or interact with this person. It isn't just the love to the person, it is the commitment to them as well. Love is both a feeling and a commitment. Now, this is the part that most people in today's generation kind of get wrong. They believe if they like a person, if they like interacting with them, then that means they should be together. Yet this is only half right. They figure out their feelings, but not the relationship. They they follow their feelings instead of looking at the whole picture. They don't ask themselves a question like, how will I live my life with them in it? Or do I even want a long lasting relationship with this person? These are the questions that people forget to ask themselves when they try to find a romantic relationship. Relationships in this generation are becoming almost instantaneous. We have dating apps, fling culture, and friend group incest culture. Honestly, in my experience with dating culture, it's very fast paced. People could meet someone and almost in a month or less get into a relationship. This fast paced initiation on relationships is what's starting this occurring pattern of toxic and abusive behavior in relationships. People now don't truly appreciate the beauty within a person and their beliefs, their interests, passions, or habits, but their looks and personality. I do believe people now, through social media and this influence of toxic dating culture, is making people desperate to get into a relationship, not to be alone, not to be different. All of this toxicity in dating culture, I feel, has a lot to do with people's insecurities, how the influence of social media is peer pressuring people to become something that they aren't. Originality is becoming lost. People are becoming more and more afraid to show more of themselves in fear of being left by the group. And so many people conform to this flawed outlook on dating, thinking to themselves that this is how it works. They mask up their real selves to fit into the social expectations of today's society. But what does most of this toxicity look like, though? Honestly, from my experience, toxicity in a relationship can look almost unnoticeable, and some can actually show physical signs. Toxicity can start small, relatively small. Like either a person can be sort of distant or uninterested in their partner. Other signs can be unoriginality, being judgmental towards each other, and how either person acts, closing certain parts of a person that make them them. We also have emotional isolation, uh, miscommunication, avoidant tendencies, intense jealousy, and personal insecurities that can make a relationship rocky or toxic. This doesn't mean that these people can't grow from their current situation. It just takes a person who's committed and determined to stay by their partner's side no matter what. A person willing to do the hard things with their partner, even if it puts them at a disadvantage. This right here is what love is. It's loving someone even when they are struggling and staying by their side the whole way through. Although, I do have to mention that if a partner starts to display signs of physical abuse or forced engagement in physical intimacy, I say this is when a relationship starts to get dangerous and it's a clear sign to leave the relationship. Love looks different for many people. We have people of different sexual orientations, or people who don't seek a romantic relationship, or people who still question themselves on romance. But one thing is true. No matter if it's a friend, a family member, or a significant other, etc., commitment should always be a necessary thing in a deep relationship, because love is both a feeling and a commitment. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.